Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I see people are still joining the room. But hello, everybody. Hope everybody is doing good. Hope everybody is doing great. New month ahead of us. So yeah, hopefully it will be better than last month. Didn't get Last month wasn't entirely bad, but I think could be better. Could have been better in terms of especially market timing. So I spoke about the market timing. Sorry, let's just see. So I spoke about market timing. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my volume. Yeah, so I spoke about market timing on the live trading sessions. So we were speaking about that, and just hoping that timing this month is gonna be clean. I've found the latter part of the year. The from the like third quarter and stuff, we start seeing some hectic moves. So we hopefully there'll be a lot of liquidity in this month and some clear opportunities. We hope that some markets won't range as they have been. And yeah, so we're just gonna look at that tonight. We're just gonna look at that tonight, and then hopefully we get to see market play out that way for this month. All right, so this week, NFP week this week, that's the big one. That's the most obvious one. NFP coming this week. We've had a drop in NFP, and sorry, no, I actually wasn't trying to bring out the graph, but sorry, now I'm trying to close this. I'm trying to close this, but yeah, there it's showing you what happened during COVID times, and if we can just take a look is NFP numbers, because you see the previous actual was 73K. So that is not usually a number that we expect to see. And you see only here was 12K in November 2024. So November last year was low. But if we can just look at that, the last time it was like super low, like that was in February. So January and February 2021, very horrid. And April 2020, so COVID, very horrid. So it's not often where we see these low numbers. Yes, they do get low. So already just looking at it from that point of view, we hoping to see we hoping to see, let's see, we're hoping to see. So we're going to be looking at the charts, obviously. If it's your first time here, you can just sit back, relax, and see how we break down these sessions. Yes, it'll be very interesting to watch. There is a forecast of an increase in unemployment there, so will be interesting to see what we're looking at for this upcoming NFP, with numbers being so low, forecast being so bad for the dollar and the United States numbers, that yeah, it's gonna be quite the interesting one, because already we've been seeing that there's been a tremendous downtrend on the dollar. So we'll continue to monitor it, and yeah, we'll come up to a trading decision based off of everything we see. But let's jump straight into the charts. I'm already here on GBP USD. We are looking at that. This is the monthly chart. So if we can remember, let me just try use some signals. If not signals, objects. So I'm just trying to get this object over here. So if we can remember this candlestick, gosh, this candlestick over here. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it larger. I'm just trying to make it larger. Oh gosh, I can't change the size here. Okay, anyway, this candlestick over here showed us intense selling pressure on GBP USD, and because of that reason, I was expecting to see a continuation of the downside movement, but we see that we started to having some downside movement, and then we immediately rejected it, got out that zone very quickly. So there, the dollar was just generally weak across the board. So it's a really interesting setup to see, and for me, it's if we break above these highs. So if we break above last month's high, we can continue seeing the market, or we can anticipate the market to go up and up and up. But then if we don't, and we start getting bears over there, then I think we'll have an aggressive movement to the downside to fill those lows over here, fill the lows over there. So it's an interesting one to see. So far, off of what we see, we are seeing a weak dollar movement, generally with the LFX. The dollar is weak, but then we know that if we are trading in this place, when NFP comes out, we'll choose to be sellers of GBP USD. But then if we are still kind of like in this range over here, if we in that range when NFP hits, then we'll continue for a buy move. So it's one of those that we just have to sit in our hands and watch. I think coming into tomorrow, Wednesday, I will be looking for buy opportunities on GBP USD. But obviously the main trades looking for Friday. But then again, with what I was explaining, is one thing that is interesting here, right? Is that the market created a bearish engulfing, right? And then this candle came in. So last month I was expecting a sell. It did have a sell at some point, but immediately came out of that. But the candle itself, did not even go to the previous highs. So it's showing me that the guys that had the power here had significantly more power than the last month's guys. So we can still continue to see the sell on GBP USD still continuing. That's what I'm still looking for based on just these two candles and what we can interpret by looking at the two candles that, okay, we had an engulfing. Sure, an engulfing normally indicates for a change of trend, but then as well, this new last month really didn't want to get out of there. But then also another thing to take note of is we violated some highs, so it could be one of those situations where the market was just coming back a little bit after breaking significant highs, just to come rest a bit, come and buyers coming in again. So there's two ways to interpret this market, and right now it's one of those that we'll want to see how NFP plays out for us to have an even better trading decision when it comes to the rest of this month on GBP USD. Come on, I'm showing the wrong things. All right. Off to Euro GBP. Euro GBP is one that I was trading last month, and like I said, that I'm adding it to my watch list over there. And what's interesting when we look at this GBP. This Euro GBP, right, is markets came through, created a high. So the euro was strong, created a high. We came through in July. We tried to violate those highs. We couldn't. August, we tried to violate those highs. We couldn't. And so we see these wicks happening here at the top. It is showing us that there is a lack of buying power coming into the market. RSI would normally show you that the buying power is moving out. So this month, I do expect to see some sells on Euro GBP. I know last month we did catch some sells on Euro GBP and we made good money from it. So for this month overall, and actually coming into this week, I am looking at selling Euro GBP. So from tomorrow, I'm going to look for selling opportunities on Euro GBP and expecting to see that for the rest of the month. And first targets first, I'd want to see the lows. The lows being tested right there. I actually don't have my spectacles on. I'm trying to see the number. The lows of 8,086,000. You guys know I like round numbers. 6,000 there, which is a nice round number, and we can see that it comes through at support, and even when we can see that market was supported there, previously resisted there, and we can see that this has been an area in which the market likes to move a lot. And then should we break this area of support over here, then we will continue to look for sells right down to 500, where if we look at that, well, not really too much structure, but we can see that market has had some plays there. Might not be super huge places that the market is stopped at. So rather there, or chase the second low, which seems to have a bit more structure to it, which is this low, which seems to have some pretty nice support over there. So it's a more magnet zone, and that being about 85,000. Sorry about that, 85,000. So that is a nice low to look at there. Like I said, already zooming out, we can see that it comes through at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More places of structure than we've been seeing on this first place of resistance, and that is about 1,000. 140 pips, 1,400 points. So about 140 pips, 130 pips from where we are. So that is a really nice opportunity that we can look at for the rest of the month. And also hand in hand, we'll be looking at the fundamentals to support what we are looking at and seeing that will we go down, continue to go down up until those lows. And then GBP, Euro JPY, quite a confusing one on the basis of we did see a bit of sells the last month, but then with those sells that they put into place, we can see the market created a doji. So normally dojis are showing us that neither buyer or seller had more power there. And from what I see, I suspect to see us continue with a buy trend. Continue with a buy trend to about 147,800 or 174, or even just around 175, flat 175 up there. So I do anticipate to see us continuing to buy up until last year's high, right? I do anticipate seeing that, but then again, like I was talking about, that the market obviously last month was giving us some funny. It was giving us some funny movement and creating a range over there. It will go to that high, come low, come back high, come low. I mean, that low price was tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 5 different days. So it would be interesting just to see what they would do because the bias right now is a buy. So what they would do if they were to get into this high over here, and then go down, and then obviously even on the weekly, there isn't too much that's suggesting that we'd be going down. We tried to go down for the past 2 weeks, and if you've been following Monday market mapping, I have been talking about those lows. But like I said, that's what they keep doing. They sell, and then buyers come back in. They sell, and then buyers come back in. So they don't really want to establish a new trend going to the downside, but I feel like they rather this was a place of retracement, aka market correction, and they looking for a continuation on the buy. So I am looking for buy opportunities here, and like I said, that I'll look at those buy opportunities, and if we break the current the high that I have indicated here of 17, I'll just say 173, then I'll expect another 100 pip movement into about 400, and then if we break the 400, then I'll expect us to come ultimately to this price of 175. Or 175.400. So those are the 3 key areas that I'm looking at: 173, 174, and 175,400. Obviously, these are key areas that I'm looking for the rest of the month. But right now, my price is still on a buy. And then USD, CAD, right? Almost like GBP USD now. we can see that there's been a strong, in fact, let's go here to monthly. We can see again, also here, same situation where we had, it's been selling the whole year, buyers coming through, sellers came in, but then these sellers didn't have, in fact, I just want to bring up some Heikanaichi candlesticks there. Okay, can't have that right. Sorry, I just it's even fine. The bears make yellow. I just want to see, for interest's sake, what Heikanaichi candlesticks are doing. If you're not familiar with Heikanaichi candlesticks, they are on my YouTube channel. So we can see that's black over there. So we can see already the average move of last month's candle in comparison to July's candlestick there is now suggesting for a buy on USD CAD. So like I said, that they made that strong movement. Last month they were sellers, but even those sellers, even a weak view on the dollar wasn't that strong, because like I said, we still didn't violate this bigger candle that we were making. So for this month, I will be looking at buying USD CAD, making a nice recovery on this whole down move over there. Yes, and if we can see, it really came. The market is really finding structure here where structure was before. They violently on Friday closed down here, but then you can see that as soon as today came in, they didn't want to continue to the downside. They instead found support here, which was relevant support here for going up, which kind of reminds me of the picture that I uploaded onto my Facebook. It reminds me of the picture that I uploaded onto my Facebook, where I was drawing on market structure. I don't know if you've seen it, but this is a place where the markets could continue then to go to the upside, but that is my view for this month. But then again, NFP news figure release will then definitely tell me what I'm trying to look at. And then gold, very interesting. I was looking at it. Let's clean that chart. And obviously, if we can come to a monthly, we can see that we've never been at such a high price, right? So it's really interesting to see what's going to happen when gold comes here, right? When gold reaches that high, because 3,500 was a high that they created, and now if they break that, it will be, I mean, like for the first time in the history where gold is above the price of $3,500 dollars per ounce there. So it is very interesting to see developers. They say, what a time to be alive. So it will be crazy, mad crazy if we can break it there. So my only suggestion then, when it comes to gold, right, watch that 3,500 price, right? Even if you go and watch it for a day, and then if we do break above, then expect to see some buys there for like till about like 30 an $80 movement to the upside. $80 movement to the upside. But if they fail, which is why I'm like, wait to see what the day closes like. Don't say, let's say tomorrow we hit 3,500, right? And you see price there. Don't be like, yeah, I'm gonna jump in now for my sniper entry. Guys, sniper entry is just hype for screenshots. It looks nice, but you blow a lot of accounts trying to do it. Trust me, I know. All the sniper entry guys tell them that let me see your full account history, and it's like, ooh, it's not looking so clean. Yes, sniper entries are nice, but then remember that it's better just to catch the middle movement than trying to catch the ultimate top or ultimate bottom, finding yourself in a loss. And then just on the USD ZAR, it's been very interesting. Like I said, that this whole year they've been selling off. So I do suspect that we can continue to see movements to the downside. Although some people do feel like the market is ranging, I don't blame them for saying that. But I think we can continue to see markets making move to the downside to about 17 rand per dollar. So about a 40-cent drop over there. And hoping we can close the year there or below. But as you guys know, this is not something that I trade too often. And then my view on USD JPY Tyler, it's the same that I have across the board for USD. We had buyers coming in, sellers coming in, but then the sellers obviously not dominating what the buyers did in July. So even here, I'm expecting to see a buy, and that also coincides with what I was saying. I'm expecting to see for Euro JPY is buying on Euro JPY. So even here, I'm expecting to see a little bit of a push to the upside. Not maybe that huge, but I'm expecting to see a push to the upside there. But yes, guys, remember last month I did speak of a competition for a one-on-one my one-on-one program, the 3-hour one-on-one program. So it will include the robot, but it won't include the VPS because obviously that's a cost again. But hey, you know what? I might as well just throw it in, right? So I'm gonna send. So if you're trying to enter the competition for the one-on-one thing, like I said, I'm gonna be having 6 winners. I'm gonna send 2 links, right? You guys just need to sign up to the broker. You don't need to make a deposit for the into the broker for you to have an entry. Just sign up, verify your account. Tell me once you've signed up and verified so that I can put you into the draw. I'll try and make it a live draw for the people so that we keep it fair and that you see that there was no favors or whatnot. We'll do a live draw probably 2 weeks from now. So we'll do it this week and next week just to give people time to sign up and verify and do whatever. Like I said, guys, you do not need to fund the account. My take on NFP, I'll answer now. Yeah, you don't need to fund their account. You can just open the account and then let me know that you've opened the account. My take on NFP, right? For now, it's still like tricky because currently the trend for the dollar is weak, but the overall view is for it to gain strength. So I think I have more confidence in this around Thursday. You know, normally from Thursday, I do see that now, okay, this is where I'm trying to go with it. Like I said, we are looking at that, but then if we do hit significant zones within now and Thursday evening, then I'll have a change in my thing. But watch my status. Watch my status there. I'll definitely drop. If you're not in my Signal group, watch my status. I'll definitely drop it there. But yeah, guys, shout out. Thank you for coming through. All the best for NFP. Last month it wasn't about us. So we if I lose one more month, then last year I was a better NFP trader than this year. Currently, I've lost twice this year, just like last year. I only lost twice last year, but I'd win more successful months. So I'm really gonna be looking at this one, and like I said, that giving our signal then, but as it currently stands, we're looking at a weak dollar. So weak dollar means buy gold, buy GBP USD, sell USD CAD, sell USD JPY. Hope that answers your questions. But yeah, guys, shout out. Thank you for coming through. Let's have a tanko moment on NFP, and I'll see you guys in my Signal group. If you're not in my Signal group, then I'll meet you guys next week. Take care. God bless.